Well, hello there friends, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Amy Rebecca, and for those of you who aren't new, my name is still Amy Rebecca. Today I have some very exciting news for my fellow members of the Trash Appreciation Society, aka people who are just super into beauty trash. Empties videos are back, baby, and they are back with a bang. I mean, look at all this rubbish. Anyway, I'm bringing it back, and we're going to be doing quarterly empties instead of monthly empties, so that way we get a big old basket every time. I got some old favorites in here, but also a lot of things that I haven't talked about before, so I recommend that you go ahead, put me on pause, go grab yourself a little snack, maybe a coffee. I wish I had a coffee, honestly. And let's just jump straight in. Where does one even begin with so much trash? Okay, you know what? Let's start off with a little bit of a controversial one. This is the Superdrug's own Brunette dry shampoo. I am a dry shampoo girly, okay? I hate washing my hair. It's a whole long, boring ordeal to me. I hate it. And someone on TikTok recommended that I try a Brunette dry shampoo, so that way I wouldn't get the white patches in my hair. They didn't specify a brand, so I just went with the Superdrug one because I usually buy Superdrug dry shampoo. I can't express to you how bad this was. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that in order for this to be a brunette friendly product that wouldn't leave the white streaks in your hair, it was gonna need to have some kind of brown pigment in it. But it reminded me of, you know when you get those like out of a can hair dyes for Halloween and you just spray it all over your head to turn it red or whatever? That was this, pretty much. I accidentally sprayed most of my face brown. It was really bad. Like the whole of my forehead and like down around my face was just brown and patchy. For me it was very sticky feeling and heavy in my hair, and it really kind of undermined the point of dry shampoo for me, because I want to be able to use dry shampoo like day after day so that I can push my hair as far as physically possible without washing it. But because this had that brown pigment in it, I didn't feel like I could go to sleep with it in. I was scared it was going to stain my pillowcases. Will not be repurchasing. On the flip side, I have the regular dry shampoo that I usually get from Superdrug. This is the Anti-Frizz one, and I love this. Does it turn my roots a little bit white? Yes, it does. But you can just zhuzh it in, you know, and then you look a little bit less like Cruella de Vil. And you don't have all of the problems that the Brunette dry shampoo had. It's not sticky, it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't dye your face brown. So I will be repurchasing this one, not this one, this one. And while we're on the topic of Superdrug hair products, I also used up one of their hairsprays. This is the number 3 Firm Hold hairspray, the pink one. I've been using Superdrug hairsprays for so long. They're my absolute favorites. They're so much cheaper than something like a can of Tresemme, and in my opinion, I think they work better. I got the number 3 this time because they were out of number 4, which is what I usually use. I think it worked fine, but for hair as thick and heavy as mine, 4 works better. What the heck else have I used? This is the Sanctuary Spa Shower Burst. It's like a shower foam. I don't know how to describe it. It comes out almost like a mousse, and then you obviously like wash yourself with it. But the smell is so delicious. It's fruity. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And it leaves my skin just feeling absolutely so soft, so moisturized. I love it. Next, I want to talk about a product that I personally consider to be overhyped. I know that so many people love this product, and I don't. It's the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. And by the way, shout out to everyone who in last week's Project Pan video informed me that Garnier is now cruelty free. I had no idea, but that's good to know. But I won't be repurchasing this one, cruelty free or not. Broke me out, friends. Yes, it did. It says even for sensitive skin. My skin is not sensitive, as far as I know. I throw all kinds of stuff on there and it's usually fine. It did not like this, so I will not be repurchasing. Although I do appreciate the step-by-step instructions that remind you to take off the label before you recycle, because I would have forgotten about that. Then I used up all of my little under eye patches. These were by Revolution. They're the gold hydrogel hydrating eye patches with colloidal gold. That just sounds bougie for the sake of being bougie, right? I honestly wasn't a huge fan of these. I mean, I like them in the sense that I enjoy having that cooling sensation under my eyes. I think under eye patches are probably the kind of thing that I want to get behind, but maybe not these ones specifically, because I just feel like they didn't do anything. They didn't necessarily leave my under eyes looking any brighter or fresher or less tired, exhausted, haggard. I didn't notice any difference. So yes, while they were soothing while I had them on, that was pretty much it. So I think I'm going to invest in some reusable under eye patches where I can just apply my own product, and then that's a little bit more environmentally friendly, and I can choose a product that I know actually does my skin some good. I also used up another skincare product from Revolution. This is the Vitamin C Cream Cleanser. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my updated skincare video. Now, I don't know how to feel about this one at the moment because I really like this a lot. I think this is the third one that I've used, but for some reason, I don't know if the formula has changed or if my face has changed, but this one just didn't seem to work as well as the previous ones I've used. Even though it's the same cleanser, it doesn't say that they've changed the formula. This time when I was using it, I just found that it wasn't removing any of my makeup. I was having to go in, wash my face again, and sometimes like wash my face a third time, and I was still getting makeup coming off on the towel. And I don't remember having that problem with this in the past. Am I just shoveling more makeup onto my face? Is that what's happening? So I'm on the fence about repurchasing this one. I probably will go back to it, but yeah, it was just a little bit odd. I used up one of my all-time must-have skincare products, which is the No. 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Facial Sun Protection in SPF 50 is this one. I've been up on this soapbox for years, okay? But protecting your skin from the sun is so important. Something like 98% of skin aging is caused by the sun. Yeah, you. We see you. People will go out and spend like hundreds of pounds on really expensive skincare items and facials and Botox, when really like a £12 sun cream can save you so many wrinkles and like so much skin damage. I mean, let's not even just talk about the aesthetics, let's talk about skin safety. What I love about this, well, actually I love a lot of things about this. Firstly, what I love is that it's factor 50. That is a very high protection against UVB rays. Those are the rays that burn you, and those are also the rays that can cause wrinkles. But it has 5-star UVA protection. UVA rays are the cancer-causing rays. So this has really great protection from both. 10 out of 10 recommend. Have been aggressively recommending this one for years, and will continue to. We're gonna continue along the path of skincare. I used up my favorite face cream. This is the Sand and Sky Tasmanian Spring Water Hydration Boost Cream. Why does everything have such a long name? Make it snappy. Anyway, I love this stuff. I also talked about this in my skincare video. It's so light. It feels completely weightless on the skin, but it is so hydrating. I ran out of this a few weeks ago. I haven't repurchased it yet, and I can feel it in my skin. I always say that that's the test of a good product. Not just how much do you enjoy using it, but how much of a difference do you notice once you stop using it. Girl, I noticed a difference. We are only halfway through and my camera battery is about to die. Okay, let's fix it. Okay, we're back. Let's switch lanes and talk about some hair care products that I've used up. I used up my shampoo bar and my conditioner bar. Both of them are from Lush. I've talked about both of them so much in the past. I used the coconut rice shampoo bar and the golden cap conditioner bar. Ooh, my brain kind of spaced out a little bit there. It's like someone pressed the restart button while I was mid-sentence. Anyway, I love both of these. I have a whole cruelty-free hair care routine video somewhere that I will find and link down in the description box. But yes, love both of these. But then I have a product that I didn't love so much. This is the Revolution Bond Restore Treatment Plex No. 3. It looks like this one. It would appear that this is very much a blatant ripoff of Olaplex. And last year when I first bought this, I was really intrigued by this whole Olaplex fad that was happening, because people speak very highly of it. I was about to say I have such strong feelings about my hair, but that sounds like a weird thing to say, but it's true. I really love taking good care of my hair. I will splurge on hair products, that's fine, but Olaplex just seemed like insanely expensive to me. So when I saw this, I thought I would give it a go. It was significantly cheaper. I don't know, I don't feel like it did very much of anything, so I wasn't a fan. I won't be repurchasing, and I also won't be splurging for Olaplex. Simply because I feel like my hair is in really good condition using the products that I already use, which are cheaper. Next, we have a Project Pan item. You might recognize this from last week's video. It's the British Rose Body Yogurt from the Body Shop. Do you know what? I actually really like this. At first, it felt a little bit weird because it's not so much like a body lotion or a moisturizer. It's a lot thinner and more watery. And at first, that was kind of strange to me. I didn't really like it, but actually I got to really enjoy it. I'm not a huge fan of the scent. It smells a little bit too much like artificial florals to me, but it's not super offensive. I potentially would repurchase this again, but I can't even think that far down the line because I still have so many other body lotions that I need to get through in my collection. Oh, I used up a teeny tiny mini little sample from Lush. This was the Dark Angels Fresh Cleanser, and I have some feelings about this. I found this to be quite unusual for a cleanser because it was quite gritty. It almost felt more like an exfoliator. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you would have to put your fingers in and like pull pieces out, and you could hold it in your hand. It wasn't a liquid. I liked it. It made my skin feel very clean and obviously very soft because it was quite abrasive, but again, not something I feel like I could use every day because I think it would just be a little bit too irritating to my skin. Then I have two different eye products that I've used up. This one you may have seen on previous Empties videos because I've used up a bunch of them at this point. This is my everyday eye cream. It's the Green People C1 Age Defy Plus Line Eraser Serum. Again, these long names, why? I don't really know what to say about this other than I really enjoy using it. It's the best eye cream that I've used in terms of, I feel like it really does hydrate my under eyes. I have a lot of lines going on under here, and it definitely helps smooth that out a little bit so that it doesn't get cakey under there when I apply makeup and that kind of thing. It's not heavy, it's not greasy, but it's still very hydrating and moisturizing. But then at night, I've been using something different under my eyes. This is the Sonestia Omega Balance Face Oil. Like, you'll just have to trust me on that because the label is completely destroyed. It's a little roll-on, which I really enjoy. Like, it gives you that cooling sensation as you're applying the product, and I really liked it. I got gifted this forever ago, okay? And that is when I first heard of Sonestia. It's a small, cruelty-free, sustainable business. It operates out of the UK. I'll leave all of the information for them down in the description box because I think it's a really good business. I think it's a really good brand to get behind and support, and I really like their products. I also use their rosemary face oil. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And again, now that I've run out of this, I need to get more because I've noticed the difference in my under eyes since I've stopped using this. I think the balance of these two together is just the perfect pairing for me because this is nice and light during the day. It sinks in and my makeup goes on really nicely over the top, but this is more of a heavy duty product for at night because it's an oil, so it really seals in all of the moisture, and then when I wake up, my under eyes are nice and soft. How long have we been talking about trash? It feels like forever, right? Now we're on to the makeup items. Let's play a game. I'm going to tell you that I've used up some foundation over the last 3 months, and I want you to scroll down to the comment section and make a guess. What foundation do you think it was? I'm very predictable. I've been talking about the same foundation for literally years at this point. So let me see how good you are at paying attention. Did you submit your little entry into this strange game that I've decided we're playing? Okay, well, here's the answer. no surprise to anybody, Revolution Conceal and Define. I love this foundation. Don't fix what's not broken. I use F6, that's what I have on my face right now. And I don't know, I'm not gonna go through the same points that I've been making for the last like 3 years. I love this, it's great, great shade range, great price point, great coverage. And this is me going through the same points that I just said I wasn't gonna go through. I also used up the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. And oh, I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm gonna do it again because why not? We're already about 3 years into this video, so what's another extra couple of minutes while I go off on a tangent? If you are using a foundation or a concealer that opens up with a wand or a brush or anything like this that has a stopper, I want you to make sure every time that you use up the product that you take a tweezers and you pull the stopper out. That's where the little stopper would go. It's designed to pull off the excess so that when you pull your wand out, it's not clumpy and just full of product. But when you get to the end of the product and you think, oh, I don't have any more left in here, if you pull out the stopper, there's usually another week and a half's worth of product left at the bottom that you can get in there and get to. So if you didn't know, now you do. I used up another one of my Project Pan products. I'm feeling so smug and so proud of myself. This was the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. Look at that pan, baby. Anyway, this is actually my favourite bronzer. I've been using it for quite a few years. I use the light to medium shade and I find that it's just a very nice natural shade that doesn't require too much blending. It's not too orange, it's not too grey. In the words of Goldilocks, it is just right. I used up an eyebrow pencil. This is the Revolution Precise eyebrow. I don't remember what it's called and it doesn't say on here. Precise or precision eyebrow pencil, I don't know. I'm gonna link everything in the description box anyway, just to make life easier. But this is great. I'll show you the difference. So this is their regular eyebrow pencil. This is the one that I'm using right now. This is the precision one. So this one is a lot thinner, obviously, and you get a more precise application. That's why it's called precision or precise. Whatever the heck it's called. I don't know what it's called. I prefer this one. I just have a lot more control. I don't know. I'm not really into brows and clearly it shows. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I think this is a really great beginner-friendly product for people like me who have no idea how to do their brows. We're coming to the end, guys. The basket is almost empty. I used up another one of my mascaras. This is the No. 7 Age Defying Mascara. What is age defying about it? I don't know. They will try and sell women anything by telling them that it'll make them look younger. You got some old looking eyelashes there. You need some younger looking eyelashes. Weird branding aside, I do think this is a really nice mascara because it gives volume and length. This is the best mascara that I have tried in a really long time. That is why I keep repurchasing it. I used up a primer and I'm not going to spend too long talking about this one because I believe it was limited edition. So there's really no point in me being like, I love this, run out and buy it if you can't. Maybe you can, but I haven't seen this since I first purchased it. It's the e.l.f. Cookies and Cream Primer, and it used to look like a little Oreo. Now it just looks like a mess. I really like this. I used it specifically on my more oily areas, so around my nose, on my forehead and my chin, and I feel like that really helped to keep my makeup in place and stop the oil from seeping through. Like a little swamp creature. But I think in lieu of being able to buy this, I'm gonna buy the e.l.f. Putty Primer. That seems to be quite similar from what I've seen online. I used up deodorant. I would like to point out that I have not just used up one deodorant in the last 3 months. I used up 3, but I threw 2 of them out by accident. I'm still using Wild deodorant and I'm still loving it. I'm gonna do a little bit of a Wild spiel here, okay? Because I just feel very strongly about this product. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I would love to be, but they don't know me. So Wild deodorant, it's cruelty free, it's vegan, and it's sustainable because you repurchase a reusable applicator and then you just buy the little infills that come in compostable packaging. So here's mine, and what happens is every time I use up the deodorant, I just get a new infill, pop it in, put this in the compost bin, and ta-da! Zero waste. But something that I really love about Wild is that they do seem to actually care about their customers. It doesn't feel like they're ever trying to rip you off. So an example of that would be that I'm signed up to their subscription service. That way I get my little inserts a little bit cheaper. Usually I avoid subscription services like the plague, because what ends up happening usually is that I get sent more products than I can use up in the time frame. I keep being charged, I keep building up, you know, and accumulating more and more products, and it's just a mess. With Wild, you can pause your subscription or you can just push it back so easily. They don't try and hide that function from you. You know, like with a lot of subscription services, and yes, this is turning into a little bit of a rant, but you know, with a lot of subscription services, if you want to pause or if you want to cancel, they hide that from you and they make it really difficult. You have to jump through a lot of hoops because they want to just keep taking your money every month, and they don't really care if you want the product or not. With Wild, it's so easy. I just went onto their website the other day and they were like, cool, pick a date on our calendar when you do want the delivery, and I could also just go back in like a couple of weeks time if I'm like, no, I still won't need it by then, and change it again. I just really appreciate having that genuine flexibility and genuine control over my own money and this subscription service. It means a lot to me. I think it shows them to be a brand that's not just about making money off of you. Like, yeah, they are trying to make money off of you because it is a company, but not like at any expense, you know what I mean? Anyway, I have a 50% off coupon code. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with them. It's just a code that I have, like a refer a friend code, because I'm a customer with them. I'll leave that down in the description box for you. That was a lot. Oh yeah, and I also used up another Yankee candle. Yay me. I'm freaking exhausted now. I'm done talking about trash. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed rummaging through my trash with me. It was a hefty one, right? Anyway, that is me for today, guys. I hope you are having a beautiful day today. Remember that I love you so much. You are enough just as you are, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys. The trash is attacking! Restored strength and strength. I kinda need to sneeze.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd know.